Hello, and welcome back to Something Starts Ringing Tarot. My name is Ryan, and today I have a viewer-requested video, actually. Tim Newell commented on one of my recent videos on my sharing my favorites, my 56 faves videos, and he requested that I show all of my Hermit cards in my collection. He's a Virgo and just wanted to see them. So that's what this video is. I'm just going to go through each deck in my collection and show and tell about the Hermit cards in each one. So thanks, Tim, for the inspiration for this video, for asking for this video. I'm happy to do video requests if you have any specific questions or would like to see certain cards from certain decks or whatever you have an idea for. So anybody leave a comment if you have any video suggestions that you'd like to see, and I would be happy to film those if time and schedule and all that allows. So thank you again for watching this channel. Please like if you like it, and leave a comment on this video if you liked any of the Hermit cards that I showed. All right, without further ado, I'm going to get into the Hermit cards. So this is from, the first one I'm going to start with is the standard RWS Hermit. This is from the Rider Tarot deck. This is the artwork everybody knows and loves. Very classic, very poignant image. All right, the next deck, I'm kind of going in chronological order of when I got my decks, so if you want to follow along, it's pretty much that order up there. This is from the Lightseers Tarot. I really like this interpretation of this person like sitting on the edge of the cliff or even like floating in the air, with the light kind of coming from them as opposed to a lantern. The lantern is down here, but the light and the focus is all on them, kind of emanating that energy out into the world. All right, the next one is from the This Might Hurt Tarot deck. Pretty classic image. Snowy mountaintop with the six-pointed star in the lantern, supported by the staff. But it's a little kind of dark gray skies to black skies, which I really like. All right, the next Hermit card is from the Tarot of the Divine Masculine. This one is a little bit different of an interpretation. There is no lantern in this one, and the figure is kind of looking over their shoulder instead of looking over the edge of the cliff. But I really like the landscape and the beauty and the kind of wind motion in this card. The next is from the Art of Adventure Tarot. This one's a little kind of psychedelic version of the Hermit, camping out with their guitar. There's a little sticker on the guitar. It says ILD, ILD, and that's kind of wrapped around the edge. So I think that is supposed to be like a wild sticker. So that's kind of a different interpretation of the Hermit. And then I like that the six-pointed star is still here in the fire. All right, next is from the Star Tarot, 2nd edition. This is actually the cover of the box, if you can see the box up there, but I guess not. But yep, this is a beautiful Hermit card. That six-pointed star just really stands out right in the center. I like the owl being on the Hermit card as kind of wisdom and inner wisdom. All right, this is the Hermit from the Sacrobito Tarot. Very intimate, very kind of silhouetted almost. All right, this is a deck that I didn't include in all my other ones just because it's not one of my favorites, but I decided to show it in this video. This is the Hermit from the, oh geez, what's the name of it? Tarot of the Secret Forest. That's how much I use this deck. It's a very interesting deck. I just don't really gravitate towards these images as much, but I like this Hermit card. It has a similar vibe to the classic. And then this is the back, which on this deck there are front and a back. So this is the black and white kind of version, or almost like sketch of the drawing. Next Hermit card is from the Spectro Whirl Tarot. Just a very psychedelic version. This deck is full of color and crazy patterns and rainbow and all that, so I really like how the lantern is emanating all of that rainbow psychedelic energy out into the world, kind of hanging from the tree by itself. There are no people in this deck, so this kind of goes along with that. There are no people, but still has the energy of the hermit. Alright, this is from the Shadowscapes Tarot. Very beautiful rendition with all the swirls in the sky and the figure looking up into the kind of the sky or the abyss or the universe or whatever. And you can see they're like above everything else because the bird's flight pattern is down here. And then this was mentioned in my 56 Faves video. This is my favorite Hermit card of my collection. This is from the Shadowland Tarot. I really enjoy this little ghost kind of hidden somewhere and has the big eyes like, oops, you found me. Definitely my favorite Hermit card right now. Kind of a different interpretation, which is why it stuck out to me. Alright, this is from the Gold Foil Tarot. So it is the original artwork. Oh, I hope you can pick that up. I don't know if you can see. So it's very holographic. It's very bright and crazy. I didn't include this deck in my 56 Faves because it's the original artwork, so I didn't want to in that version. But this is the Hermit in the Gold Foil Tarot. It's not picking up the light there as well. Let's move it over here and get that ring light in there. All right. This is the Hermit from the Fifth Spirit Tarot. Another beautiful, poignant redrawing of the Hermit. It kind of looks like the one from the Art of Adventure where they're camping, but this person is kind of backpacking in the wilderness. I also like how it has the elemental and astrological patches kind of represented on the card, and then the white lined lantern calls back to the original drawing, which they do a lot in this deck. Alright, second to last is the Hermit from the Tarot of Oneness. So obviously in this deck it's all from a first person perspective, so it's like the reader is holding the lantern and in this case they're like ascending up to that point of illumination. They're not already at the top. And then last but not least, my newest deck. This is from the 1909 RWS Tarot Sawyer Redux Edition. So it's Jamie Sawyer's version of the original artwork. I didn't include this deck in my 56 Faves because it is also just a redrawing of the original artwork and coloration, but I think it deserved to be shown in this video because it stands out as kind of a different Hermit card. And I pointed this out in a video where I did a walkthrough of this and talked about this deck, but these mandalas in the background are all specific to the cards. This one has the Virgo sign and the number 9 hidden in the mandala, which is on every card, but this one has the correct astrological and numerical correspondences. And then I really like the snow kind of in the background, that like faded out blue that's snowing instead of the snowflakes coming down. Oops, there goes the focus. All right, so that's all the Hermit cards in my collection. Thank you again, Tim, for requesting this video. I hope you liked it. Please leave a comment. I would love to hear from you what you thought. If anybody else, like I said at the beginning, has any other video recommendations or suggestions or questions for me specifically, or about my collection or decks or books or whatever you have, any ideas you'd like to see me film, please let me know. I'm happy to oblige when I can. So thanks again, and until next time, this is what I'm talking about. This is life. You manage to be happy for 5 seconds, and something starts ringing.